Welcome, scholars, to Lesson 4.1, Triangle Sum Theorem. When the sides of a polygon are extended, other angles are formed. The original angles are the interior angles. And the angles that form linear pairs with those interior angles are the exterior angles. So think interior is inside, exterior would be the outside. So Triangle Sum Theorem states that the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So that means if I have this triangle here, A, B, and C all add up to 180 degrees. And then my exterior angle theorem states that the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum, meaning I'm going to add them up, of the measures of the two non-adjacent interior angles, meaning this exterior angle right here is equal to the sum, meaning I'm going to add these other two non-adjacent angles. Okay, so just to reiterate one more time, I'm going to go over both theorems. Triangle sum theorem is saying that this angle, and this angle are all equal to 180 degrees. And then exterior angle theorem is saying that this angle on the outside is equal to the sum, meaning I'm going to add these two non-adjacent angles together, and they equal each other. So let's go ahead and do some examples. So example number 1 says the measures of the angles of a triangle are shown on the figure to the right. Solve for x. So I'm going to take all of these angles and add them up to equal 180. So I have 60. And then I have this symbol here means it is a right angle, so that is 90 degrees. Plus this x is all equal to 180. So 60 plus 90 is 150. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract 150 from both sides. And x is 30 or 30 degrees. All right, so that is example number 1. We're going to go on to example number 2. The measures of the angles of a triangle are shown in the figure below. Solve for x. So we are going to, again, take all of these angles and they add up to 180. So I'm going to start with 50 plus 67 plus 3x minus 3. And that's all equal to 180. So let's go ahead and simplify. So I'm going to go ahead and do 67 minus 3 first. 67 minus 3 is 64. So I'm going to write everything else, just bringing down that 64, or bringing down everything but the 64. The 50, the 3x, that equals 180. Now I'm going to go ahead and combine these like terms. Now I could do it in any order. I could have added 50 and 67 first and subtracted 3. Doesn't really matter. I just chose to do it this way. So 50 plus 64 is 114. And I bring everything else down. Now I'm at the point that it is a two-step equation. So I'm going to draw my line. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract 114 from both sides. So 3x is equal to, and let's do some mental math. 114 to 120 is 6. And 120 to 80 is 60. So that would be 66. Oops. There we go. Or you could just use a calculator. And then my last step is divide by 3. And when I do that, x is equal to, and 66 divided by 3 is 22. So my answer is 22, or x is 22. All right, my last example is the side of the triangle below has been extended to form an exterior angle of 135 degrees. Find the value of x. So again, my exterior angle theorem says that my exterior angle, which is in this case 135, because it is on the outside, so it's my exterior angle, is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent angles. The two non-adjacent would be the ones that are not next to it. So it'd be this one and this one. And the sum of it means I'm going to add them. So 25 plus x. So I just have a simple one-step equation. I'm going to subtract 25. 135 minus 25 is 110. And so x is 110 or 110 degrees. And that would be my answer. So if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck.